It is has slipped off quite a bit from the high point of the day, especially for the bank Nifty. Not still at the low point of the day, which was in the morning, but has given up almost half the gains. But it's time for our Friday favorite segment. Did you know? Did you know about a company that has big hidden value in its subsidiaries? In fact, sales of subsidiaries are 17 times that of the standalone entity. Varinder, which is the stock?
Well, I'm talking about Samtex Fashion. Okay, the name sounds like it's a a apparel company. It has a market cap of 140 crores. Incorporated in 1993. There was a stock split which happened in this company from face value 10 rupees to face 1. The current market price around 20 rupees. The book value is 25.5 rupees. So trading below that book value mark. But look at the businesses, and that is the thing to watch out for. As I said, Samtex Fashion. The name suggests that it's an apparel company. So the first division what they have is the ready-made garment business. The second business, which is the rice business, and that is the one which is hidden in the annual report for the company, and that is the biggest one. That is the one business, the rice business, which is nearly 17 times the sales of the standalone entity, which is the ready-made garments. Arlen Foods, which is engaged in pasta manufacturing, it's a very small business, which is nothing to talk about at all. So look at the numbers now. In the standalone entity, which is the ready-made garments business, where the company is engaged in manufacturing and selling of garments. They have some international garment brands, which is Greg, Norman, and English Laundry. For FY15, the sales done by this segment alone, which is the ready-made segment, was 105 crores, and profit was only 2 crores. But look at the rice business. As I said, it's the one where this company holds 100%, and they have a subsidiary by the name of SSA International, and that's the one which conducts this rice business. FY15 sales for this rice business alone for the company was 1745 crores, 1745 crores, and a net profit of nearly 29 crores. Some of the brands what they have are names like 272, SSA, and Delight. The third business, as I said, which is the Arlen Food, is very, very small. So nothing to talk about. 50 lakh sales, 7 lakh, profit only. Even if you just see the sales for the last, 6-7 years put together, and the chart will come on your screen, you will see the consolidated. I'm taking the consolidated numbers here for the entire company now. FY8, the consolidated sales was 440 crores. So from 440 crores, the sales have gone to as high as nearly 1900 crores, so 1870 crores to be precise. So there's a compounded growth of over 20% seen in terms of sales. Look at the profit. Profit, which was around 5 crores, around in FY08, it has grown to nearly 31 crores, which is consistently increasing in terms of profit. So the compounded sales growth for the last 10 years was around 22%, 5 years, 25%. Even for the profit, 10 years growth was 20% and 5 years was 22.7%. The debt, of course, is very important, part for these small companies. Long-term debt for the company is nearly 37 crores. They have a cash of nearly 11.5 crores. So net debt is around 25 crores. So 140 crore market cap. Company is sitting on a net debt of nearly 25 crores. Return on equity is impressive, which is nearly 16.7% for this company. Shareholding pattern is very, very interesting. Promoter hold 52% stake. 90 corporate bodies are owning 14%, 35 individuals nearly 20%, but there are some influential investors also in this company, which are very interesting to know. Porunju Velinath owns nearly 1.06% stake, and AK Goel, which is one of the Chennai investors, Anil Kumar Goel and wife Seema, holds nearly 8.5% stake in the company. So here's a company for you which has huge value in its subsidiary, but one word of caution: you can't know about the promoters, how their mindset is, considering there's nothing in terms of promoters we know. And second thing which I didn't like about this company was that they don't pay dividend, which is one thing, I think which you should know.
In fact, I was going to ask you that. I mean, if you look at the numbers, the subsidiary is making revenues which are 17 times the standalone business. Is there anything else that you found out, Varinder? Anything that one should be cautious about, apart from the promoters, that you just spoke about?
You can't know about the promoters from the annual report. That is one thing. I wish I met the promoters of this company to know more about them. But as I said, the one thing which I didn't like was that they didn't pay dividend. So since the time of the inception of the company, haven't seen the company paying dividends, which is a red mark for this company.
All right, Varinder. Thanks so much for that. So that's a very interesting stock that you should keep on your radar, Samtex Fashion, in Varinder's Did You Know segment. But moving on, we have about 15 minutes for the day and the week to end. Hemen Kapadia tells you what to buy or sell today for a reverse trade on Monday. Hemen, go ahead.
Yes, Sonia. Firstly, I have a